right, I want to get you back to Houston right now, showing you video just coming to us on our monitors. Our editors put together this time-lapse image that really brings Beryl to life as it hits Houston, Texas. You can see there, they go from great visibility to just downright wet. And from that time lapse to what Houston looks like right now. Now, keep in mind, when you go to Houston, they'll quickly say that they remember Harvey. They are worried that this storm could have been as bad as that 2017 hurricane that many people knew and are still recovering from. And Zoe, you're watching right along with our CBS partners who are in Dallas right now.
Yes. We are watching the hurricane that continues to move in full force, and it has brought some very catastrophic damage with upwards of 4 to 6 feet of storm surge, along with a total of 8 to 12 inches of rain expected. And we'll have the details with Scott Padgett, chief meteorologist in Dallas, and he'll give you a more intense and in-depth look at that hurricane.
Thanks, Zoe. And the time-lapse from our Dallas City Cam shows the bands of Beryl rotating their way through as we've gone through the morning hours. These tropical downpours continuing to happen, and that's going to be the story as we go through the remainder of the morning hours into the afternoon. And some spots already dealing with a half of an inch of rain in some localized spots, and more is on the way. Now, what's interesting with the shift of the track, our first alert futurecast picking up on the fact that the heaviest rain now shifting its way further to the east as we go through the remainder of the afternoon hours, but still the potential is there. We could have some of those tropical rainfalls amounts for us here in a lot of the Metroplex, but the highest amounts will be in the east sides of North Texas. That's where we have a flood watch in effect through Tuesday morning. 4 inches to 7 inches of rainfall possible, maybe some 8-inch amounts in some isolated spots. There's the track continuing to pull its way off towards the east-northeast. My concern as we go through the remainder of the afternoon, the flooding rains and also maybe some quick spin-up tornadoes as we continue to see Beryl make its way off towards the north and to the northeast. Zoe, back to you.
Thanks, Scott. Yes, we are looking at barreling all across the United States, and it's going to continue to over the next 24 to 48 hours. Let's just take a look at where it is right now. Taking a look at the clouds as well. Beryl making its way up. The area that you do see definitely going to be impacting the southern United States. The Gulf Coast areas are really going to be impacted. But if we do take a closer look at where the storm is right now and how it continues to push forward, that is something to keep in mind. Beryl, again, has officially made landfall. It made landfall early this morning in Saratoga, Texas, and it continues to push off to the north and east like Scott showed you. Right now it is down to tropical storm status. It had hurricane force wind gusts upwards of 80 miles an hour, but again, as it comes into contact with land, that's when we see it beginning to weaken, and it will continue to weaken tonight. Check out our look at 6 p.m. Most of that cloud coverage is already gone from the Houston area as that storm is quickly moving its way across the United States. That will continue overnight tonight and into tomorrow, where the Ohio River Valley regions will be dealing with widespread rain, potentially flooding, and maybe even some isolated spin-up tornadoes. All things to keep your eye on as we step out over the next 24 to 48 hours.
All right, Zoe, thanks for that. So we have live cameras all throughout the state of Texas, and especially in Houston. We're looking at this through our video monitors. This is a live look at, one more time, a soggy Houston, Texas. And also we're aware that more than 1 million people are without electricity in Texas. That means no AC when it's hot, no heat when it's cold. Now we're seeing it's jumped up to 1 million. These numbers change in real time. Look at that. Making that case, this is from the Center's Point Energy website. This is one of the utilities in that state. Customers restored in the last 24 hours, well, almost 500,000. So if you see somebody out there and you live in that area and they are trying to get your electricity back on, maybe say a thank you. All right, so let's pull our team off of the monitors and direct you right now to the stream. You see them there. Janet Shamlian is in Sugar Land, Texas, where it is anything but sweet right now. And Omar Villafranca is live in Galveston. Omar, let's start with you. You're over on the coast where that storm surge has really been the fear.
It has been, and there's been a steady wind. We had gusts earlier from 40 to 60 miles an hour. Well, it was a gust. Those were steady winds, 40 to 60. We had some gusts that were up to 71 at peak times, and they were coming, of course, with bands of rain. But now the rain has tapered off a little bit. But you can see behind me, we still have plenty of wind. Behind me is the Galveston seawall and the Gulf of Mexico and the beach right there. The beach is churning, but people are out on the roads. They're starting to kind of peek back out after hunkering down. The good news is not really many people are going on the beach. They don't want people to do that, but people are trying to get back to normal. They're cleaning up some of the roads. Now, the main thing, as you mentioned, was that storm surge. we had estimates of anywhere from 4 to 7 feet. Not only that, we had flash flooding over here. Everything around here is at sea level. So when there's rain coming in, that flash flooding come up pretty quick. We have some flash flooding issues here in Galveston and also in the Houston area. But right now, things seem to be winding down right now as this storm moves on. And as you mentioned, and the meteorologist mentioned, we may even be able to see the sunset this evening, when earlier today that did not seem possible.
Wow, that sunset will be a sigh of relief. Omar, thank you so much. Be safe there. Okay, let's continue that team coverage. Janet Shamlian is live for us in Sugar Land, Texas. Just to sort of position our viewers, Janet, you're inland. You're about an hour and 10 away from where Omar was. What's it like where you are?
Yeah, we are in Sugar Land. As you said, it's an hour north of Galveston. It's also about 20 miles southwest of the city. We really took a hard hit here, and people are just starting to get out and assess the damage. There's been trees down. People have been trying to drive on the roads. Now that we have a little break, you can see is not as heavy, Reed, as it was earlier. We saw a very dramatic rescue in Houston where someone tried to get on a flooded interstate. It brought out the Houston Fire Department to get this man off of his truck, which was flooded almost up to the top. And that's the concern right now. Houston officials held a news conference saying, like, look, this is not the time to get back out on the roads, because while we're through the worst of it, the ground here is already so saturated, and we are still getting rain. So we know that the danger still exists. And it's one thing to get out and assess your home and look at the damage. And in fact, my husband, I live closer to downtown. My husband's sending me pictures of the damage at our home. It's another thing to get out on the roads and try to get somewhere today, just not to be advised here in the Houston area. Reed.
All right, listen to the warnings. That's the bottom line in the headline. Please give our best to the people in that community. We're thankful for your report.